ahead, has now dropped back to third position. And Romeo Couleurs is striding on. Romeo Couleurs with Kopek Des Bordes a length and a half away in second place. William Money has gone into third. Work ahead drifting back and overtaken by Carnaque, who moves into fourth position at the top of the hill and about to descend down towards 3 out. And Romeo Couleurs leads the way in the Michael O'Sullivan Supreme Novices Hurdle, is tracked by Kopek Des Bordes, followed then by William Money. Carnaque is in fourth place over 3 out. Romeo Couleurs led there. Kopek Des Bordes is poised in second place with William Money in third, a gap to Carnaque. Skylord has taken fifth, then Ironsi, Salvatore Mundi, Funicola and the weakening Carbo as they get to the second last. Romeo Couleurs almost joined there by Kopek Des Bordes on the outside. William Money trying to stay in the picture in third. Carnaque is in fourth, but at a glance there from Paul Townend, and Kopek Des Bordes has taken up the running there. William Money, the challenger, on the outside. Romeo Couleurs has dropped to third, heading towards the eighth and final flight here. It's Kopek Des Bordes with a 2 or 3 length lead over William Money in second. At the final flight, Kopek Des Bordes got it wrong. William Money 2 lengths down in second place, starting off up the hill. The near side Kopek Des Bordes, the far side William Money. They're clear of Romeo Couleurs in third, but Kopek Des Bordes doing enough, and Kopek Des Bordes makes the Michael O'Sullivan Supreme.
Today, when they quickened the pace down the back, I thought, are they going too fast? Will they collapse in front? But he didn't, and William Money didn't, and Paul said when he hit the front, he was just looking at the stands, looking at the last hurdle, looking everywhere, made a mess of the last, but then he said he just galloped up. He'd have galloped the whole way up to the Hunter's Lodge. For people who don't know that, that's the hotel up at the top of the straight. So, he said he had that much in him, and very few horses finish with anything going up that hill. You don't need to pull them up, they pull themselves up.
They run to the first of the open ditches, fence number 8, Margeborough. Huge leap on the outside from Touch Me Not, but Margeborough was quicker. In third position, 4 or 5 lengths back, is Lossiemouth, Jango Baie being joined by Only by Night as they go past halfway and taking the next. Margeborough with a length and a half lead over Touch Me Not in second. Lossiemouth is in third as they run towards the open ditch at the top of the hill. Margeborough, last year's Triumph Hurdle winner, in front of Touch Me Not in second place. Lossiemouth just a shade closer in third. Margeborough was into the boards at that, made a mistake at the ditch with Touch Me Not coming up on the girth of the leader once again, or trying to. Lossiemouth is in third, just waiting in behind Harry Skelton. Only by Night is in fourth. Jango Baie is now the back marker and just a shade outpaced as they're about to run down the hill and towards the third last. Margeborough, the hot favourite, leading to Touch Me Not in second. Harry Skelton's not pushed any buttons on the grey yet. Lossiemouth in third as they run towards 3 out. It's Margeborough and Mark Walsh coming into it better there. Touch Me Not on the outside. Lossiemouth moves into second place. On the inside then in fourth, trying to get into it, is Only by Night. Jango Baie looks out of contention in fifth as they run towards the home turn. Margeborough has the advantage. Lossiemouth is looming up as a danger in second. Only by Night with then Jango Baie moving back into fourth place as Touch Me Not has weakened. Margeborough facing up to the second last. Lossiemouth is within a length and Only by Night on the outside. Margeborough made a shocking mistake at the second last. Has that torn it? It is Lossiemouth now with Only by Night challenging. A huge lead Lossiemouth at the last. Only by Night though, the mare is running a blinder and she's got to challenge Lossiemouth now. Margeborough on the inside trying to get into it. Jango Baie is storming home as well. Up towards the line in Margeborough the inside. Only by Night. Jango Baie has come through to snatch it in a sensational Arkle.
In all of the many races, 70 plus races that Nicky Hedison has won here at Cheltenham, I just asked him, have you ever won a race in that kind of fashion? And you said,
no.
Have you given up?
Yes and no. I mean, I think we got one thing right the whole way through. This is not a 2-miler, and he is not. Sadly, they took the turners away, which would have been lovely, but now it wasn't there. We had, and to be fair, without Zagino, then it was obviously, does this going to go for up to 3 or down to 2? And we were going to make the running, and he couldn't go fast enough. I mean, he really couldn't go fast enough. Made a little mistake, I think in the second, was it? And that just, whew. he was shook.
And so it
was some ride.
Well,
though.
it was a beautifully reactive ride, wasn't it, for Nico?
Was. He let them go, and I mean, they did go hard. And it's lovely ground. It's proper jumping, fast jumping ground, and they were hammering away, and he couldn't go fast enough. I have seen it before when, they are that outpaced. You have always got the hill still to come to your aid if you need it. I must admit, I never dreamt he would need it, but he looked if he flew the last and just got running. I didn't know he could go that fast, I must admit.
Just working into it is Richmond Lake on the outside of Famous Bridge, and then Happy Go Lucky, Henry's Friend, the outside. As they get over the open ditch where Catate Dory lost ground, it's Myretown, Frero Bamboo. And then on the inside, Famous Bridge, just in third, Catate Dory. As they get over the necks, Grandeur Dam's just lost a couple of positions, passed by Happy Go Lucky, then Search for Glory, Richmond Lake the inside, followed by Krebely, King Turgeon and Melina Girl, then Sequestered Stay Away Faye. Broadway Boys going to be pulled up as they head to the ditch at the top of the hill. This will be the fourth last. Myretown has been ridden very aggressively, made a beautiful shape over that. A blunder back in the field, Richmond Lake. Frero Bamboo made an error and dropped to fourth as Famous Bridge goes into second place now. Famous Bridge, fourth in this last year. The Changing Man is a handy third. Happy Go Lucky was second in this 4 years ago, running another big race on the outer of Frero Bamboo. Henry's Friend down the outside. Melina Girl is following from the back, trying to work into it with Search for Glory. Sequestered is also a bit closer. Catate Dory has dropped ground, and so too is the Short Go, who's on the tail of the leading 6 or 7. Myretown coming to the third last fence, over to the Changing Man. Happy Go Lucky, Henry's Friend under Ben Jones is coming there on the outside of Happy Go Lucky. Reminders then for Famous Bridge. Melina Girl is moving into 5th place, followed by the Short Go, and then Search for Glory and Krebely as they run to the home turn in the Ultima. 2 left to jump. It's Myretown for Lucinda Russell, the Changing Man. Happy Go Lucky and Jonathan Burke the outside, then Melina Girl and Henry's Friend. Myretown at the second last over, just over a length and a half clear of the Changing Man. Happy Go Lucky on the outside, then Melina Girl. Myretown at the last, and was superb over it in the hands of Patrick Watch, and has extended again. Has got 6 or 7 clear of the Changing Man. Happy Go Lucky, Melina Girl and the Short Go. But for the Korak Rambler team here, it's Myretown in the Ultima, and a fantastic win under Patrick Watch.
I spoke to Scoop beforehand, and he hasn't been the easiest, he hasn't been the best of jumpers, and we didn't know what he'd take to this big field. My plan was just to let him roll out in front, get him in a rhythm, get him jumping, and my God, didn't he have to do that. He won fences. I couldn't believe he made one little mistake down the back, but I think it was the best thing because it just brought him back to me a little bit. And look, I couldn't believe when I couldn't hear anyone near me, and I think when I jumped 3 out, I thought, I hope I haven't gone quick enough. Too quick, sorry. And then I gave him a squeeze off the bend, and he just took off. I think he'd have gone round again if I'd let him. So, no, just thanks to Lucinda and Skew and the owners. And this man, it was just, look, it's just amazing.
Stay here, Peter.
And I can't thank them enough for letting me ride him.
Absolutely. That's one of the key things, isn't it? The loyalty and the trust that Peter and Lucinda place in you.
Oh, it's crazy. And like the opportunities I've had and the places I've been and the horses I've got to ride, like to get a sit on this lad, it was just phenomenal. And I don't know how good he'd be, but he's the best horse I've ever sat on, and I think he might be the best one I ever will sit on. So, no, the faith they had in me to go out there and do it was just amazing.
So on their run towards number 6 of the 10, and Jay de Grugy is yet to see a rival. Lossiemouth continues in second, about 2.5 lengths down. Jatara Joyeuse, Carla Conti is next. From July Flower, Queen's Gamble, Jay de Grugy was very good there. A little bit quicker than Lossiemouth. Jatara close to that one now, not quite sharing second. Joyeuse is next, ahead of Carla Conti and July Flower. From Queen's Gamble, Take No Chances, Gala Marceau and Dysart Enos still at the back as they run towards the flight near the top of the hill. Jay de Grugy over to Lossiemouth in second place under Paul Townend, still held together the grey. with Jatara. Joyeuse is in 4th. July Flower moving up on to that one's girth, and wider is Carla Conti. Queen's Gamble, Take No Chances, Dice Artinos and Gala Marceau as they're about to freewheel down the hill with 3 flights left to jump here. And it is Jade de Grugy with Lossiemouth following. Jatara at the outside, Carla Conti wide of July Flower. Joyeuse is tracking Lossiemouth. Jade de Grugy coming in towards 3 out, over only a length or so clear. Gala Marceau has fallen back in the field. Gala Marceau out of the race. Jade de Grugy. July Flower moving up on the outer of Lossiemouth. Jatara a little bit outplaced. Carla Conti wider is Queen's Gamble. 2 out, Jade de Grugy the leader. To Lossiemouth, July Flower. Carla Conti the outside, then Queen's Gamble and Joyeuse as they're about to turn for home here. Jade de Grugy and Danny Mullins. Lossiemouth in second. She's poised to mount a challenge as they head towards the last. July Flower in third. Queen's Gamble the outside of Carla Conti. Joyeuse trying to run on, but Lossiemouth is breezed straight past her stablemate here. It looks a mismatch as she comes down towards the last. Lossiemouth over clear and striding away. She's gone 5 lengths up. Make it 6 or 7 if you want to. It's Lossiemouth. It's not a champion hurdle, but it's another great win. A dominant win. Lossiemouth retains her mare's crown in breathtaking styles.
We campaigned her as a champion hurdle horse, and she won first time out. Christmas, she was disappointing, but didn't really run a race. Maybe it wasn't right, but neither was Constitution Hill. So we didn't really learn what we hoped we'd learn there. And then at the DRF, we were hoping to learn something different, and she had that terrible fall. And, you know, I asked Paul, who, in fairness, doesn't get involved in this kind of thing, but I just asked him, I said, look, you know, has she given you any reason to get up State Man and ride her? And he said no. So the logical choice then was, if she's not going to beat State Man, she can't mix it with the other ones. So, you know, let's go this way. It's still a grade 1. It's our 100th grade 1 with Willie, which is fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And, you know, look, she's only 6. We'll see what happens next year, but it just wasn't the most untroubled passage, and I think we made the right decision. People may like it, people may not like it, but, you know, we've got to act in the interest of the horse, and I think we did, and happy days.
Running now to the far side of the course on to number 4 of the 8 flights. King of Kingsfield, still by about a length and a half. Brighter days ahead. She continues to run in 2nd place. About 2 lengths behind a Constitution Hill, over it in 3rd place. About a length and a half maybe behind him. Golden Ace right around the outside in the real pale jacket over the yellow sleeves of State Man. That Winter Fog has been joined by Burdett Road. They are virtually level in 6th and 7th places. Running up now towards the top of the hill. Halfway, 5th flight of hurdles, and Constitution Hill is down! The favourite number 2, Constitution Hill, has fallen, and it leaves King of Kingsfield in front, 2 Brighter Days Ahead in second, and a 5-length gap behind those to State Man, who's running in 3rd position. Constitution Hill is up on his feet and has galloped away. Nico de Boinville being attended to at the moment. Downhill they come. They've got 3 to jump. On the left is Brighter Days Ahead. On the right is King of Kingsfield, her stablemate. State Man is behind those in 3rd place, and then widest on the course is Golden Ace. They jump the 3rd last, and Brighter Days Ahead has taken it up now. She goes on to King of Kingsfield, who's weakening. State Man has taken 2nd position. Golden Ace has got into 3rd. Burdett Road is about to take 4th. Brighter Days Ahead at the 2nd last flight of hurdles. She draws towards it. Gets over it with only a length advantage. To State Man in the yellow sleeves, coming strongly along the outside of her. These are then followed by Golden Ace in 3rd place. Burdett Road is behind in 4th, and they are clear to Winter Fog, and then King of Kingsfield. And on the left, the yellow sleeves of State Man has cruised through to the lead. 1 flight to go in the Unibet Champion Hurdle, and State Man is drawing clear. Brighter Days Ahead has been joined by Golden Ace for 2nd place. At the last flight, he's down! State Man has gone, and it's Golden Ace left in front. Burdett Road has taken 2nd, having been hampered by a weakening. Brighter Days Ahead, and Golden Ace and Lorcan Williams are going to win the Unibet Champion Hurdle at a huge price. Burdett Road is 2nd, Winter Fog in 3rd, Brighter Days Ahead in 4th, King of Kingsfield the last to complete.
We booked for 2nd, you know, with State Man, and then, you know, with Constitution Hill going out, you know, so it's probably not the prettiest of races, but, well, anyway, we managed to jump all the jumps and we managed to win, so it's, well, just bizarre, but it's fantastic.
But it's fortune favouring the brave here, isn't it? And I know that you said it was Ian Gosden, her owner, who wanted to do this, and that is what happens. It's a horse race.
It's a horse race, and anything can happen. Yeah, a bit emotional, I can't believe it.
I mean, I remember when she won last year and you were overcome and saying that this is the best horse you've trained, and now she's won a champion hurdle. What's this going to mean to your team?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just, well, I mean, they'll be as flabbergasted as I am, and, you know, I'm sure they'll all be watching at home now, and they'll definitely be reaching for the drinks cabinet anyway.
Nicky Henderson alongside me and Michael Buckley. So I know you want to go and see Nico, check he's okay. Constitution Hill obviously fine in front of us here.
Very bright, and I mean, he hasn't been anywhere.
I'm so sorry. First of all, you get him here, and then that happens. I mean, what were you thinking as the race was going along?
Everything was cool. It was, but you've got to jump them. I don't know. We'll see what happened. I mean, I didn't see it. Somebody said the
hurdle sort of flicked back towards him.
It's horrible when they do. There's nothing any horse can do about it. They will do that. They'll swing us, and they'll just come back and
going for it when it's down and it swings up into his stride. Yeah. I saw that.
And he was his exuberant self. We talked about his exuberance before. His athletic, gorgeous jumping in the past.
He was having a lovely time. I mean, you can see in here he's been round 2 miles, even if he didn't have Nico on his back at the end, but he's just bright, he's fresh.
I was stood by the last, and he ran past us and jumped it as wonderfully as anything. And it is one of those things, isn't it?
It is. We have to live with it. It's cruel. We waited 2 years to get him back here.
Come to number 4 with Solar Drive, the green sleeves going through to lead there, got over that with a couple of lengths advantage. Terra Firma and Lavender Hill Mob continue to be towards the back of the field as they draw towards the top of the hill. Stencil continues to have second position to Hot Fuss. There's a little gap behind those to Slurricane and Sunny Bill and Holy See and Static and Mr. Sester and Mercier and Total Looking behind those Cool Look as they jump the 4th last. They're followed by on the outside Lucas Tipple, and then Put Your Hands Together and Beyond Your Dreams are behind these as they begin to swing left-handed and run on towards home. Liam Swagger's further back in the field to turn and finish in the orange and black around the outside of the white and red of Robbie's Rock. Mr. Cessna is ridden along. Liam Swagger trying to make some progress from the rear of the field, but downhill it's one of the 3 greys, Solar Drive, who has the lead here. Stencil's off towards the right, green, yellow jacket, white cap, blue blinkers of Hot Fuss is there, Static is there, Mr. Cessna wide up on the outside as they jump the 3rd last flight of hurdles. Mercier in the pale jacket trying to get into it. Sunny Bill in red and green is right in behind these, making good progress. Put Your Hands Together, JP 2nd jacket, green cap, white star. Lucas Tipple's on the extreme left making progress as Hot Fuss now in the blue and yellow will be the leader at the 2nd last, where Cool Look has unseated the rider. Running to the home turn, Hot Fuss to Static, black and pink colours coming into it. Right in behind that is Put Your Hands Together, moving into 3rd place, being followed by Slurricane, and then Lavender Hill Mob is running on from the back of the field. To the left is Lucas Tipple with the red cap. Beyond Your Dreams is running on, but Put Your Hands Together comes now to join Hot Fuss at the last flight of hurdles. Static is behind those in 3rd position, and then comes Slurricane. They run up towards the line. It's Put Your Hands Together, and Mark Walsh in front and staying on very strongly. Put Your Hands Together has won. 2nd to be very tight with Liam Swagger coming through to join Hot Fuss. Robbie's Rock on the outside of those.
Went a right gallop, went a proper good gallop over the first 3 most of the way, and I had a lovely position in mid-division. I had loads of room. He jumped great. Started just to creep on him, going on to the 3rd last, and the gaps opened up for me. Jumped to 2nd last, and I was hoping for a lead as long as I could, and David Bass's horse brought me as far as he could, and he went down to the last and winged it and flew up the hill.
Sounds like the kind of dreamlike ride that you think of when you think, oh, this is how I'm going to ride a Cheltenham Festival winner.
Yeah, and it doesn't always happen in these handicaps, especially the Fred Winter. But everything just went to plan today, and I got a clean run.
Has he got a bit of class, this horse?
Yeah, he's not a bad horse on the flat. I think he's rated 84 on the flat. So yeah, he's a nice horse now going forward.
And sometimes Joseph O'Brien has taken horses that have won this race well and gone on into graded company. Is this the kind of thing that this horse can do?
Well, only time will tell. We'll see where we go next from. Look, he's after winning the Cheltenham now, so we'll enjoy today and see what comes after.
Clark Kent is still there. Jericho Rock is with these. Kintara follows. Hasting trying to make some progress. Kintara was a bit slow there. The white and red now is the hour, creeping much closer as they come to 18, which is the third of 4 open ditches. Jumping over that. And Hasting made a bad error. Kintara has begun to jump. Paul has dropped to the back. Transmission, he'd be about 2/3 of the way down of them. Nose banded, Black Jacket making progress. Kintara is being pulled up before jumping. That one, Resplendent Grey, is the back marker. They're running to the top of the hill now, number 20 of 23, and it's still Jupiter Allen and Haiti Couleurs, and still Rock My Way in 3rd place. Jericho Rock is behind those in 4th. Duffelcoat and Clark Kent are the next pair. Now is the hour in white and red, continues to make progress, and Hasting is coming with him as well. Will do. Duffelcoat, Stuskini indoor the next pair. Transmission has to be ridden along at this stage. Heracles Westwood is behind this. And then comes No Time to Wait. They've 3 playing fences to jump from here. They're on their way to home. There's plenty in this going well with a chance. And it's still Jupiter Allen. Heidi Couleurs in 2nd. Rock My Way, black and yellow, right in behind him in 3rd position. Then Jericho Rock and Duffelcoat, and now is the hour, and Will Do around the outside. Hasting trying to make progress as well. At the 3rd last, Heidi Couleurs has gone on. Takes it up now. Ben Jones goes to the home turn in front to Rock My Way in 2nd. Hasting in the green coming through into challenge. The white and red now is the hour. Duffelcoat is behind these. He's gone on to Jupiter Allen and Will Do, and then indoor. Home turn coming up. 2 fences to go. Haiti Couleurs it is, leading by about 1.5 lengths. On the right in white and red now is the hour. Rock My Way in the black and yellow behind those as they jump the 2nd last. Now is the hour, is down and has brought down Duffelcoat. And it is Haiti Couleurs comes to the last. Steadies, pops over it, landing with a 5-length lead. Hasting has gone back in the field in 4th position. Rock My Way is 2nd. Will Do is behind this and challenging for 2nd position. Transmission coming from the back of the field. So Resplendent Grey, nothing will catch Haiti Couleurs, who wins. Rock My Way is 2nd. Will Do in 3rd position, and Resplendent Grey has taken 4th to Transmission.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be back here and winning?
Amazing. I don't know, I felt so nervous before this horse running today, but watching it was almost like watching it all in slow motion, but it's, yeah, he's done that well and he deserved that, and these guys are great, all his owners, and thanks to everyone at the yard. We've got such a great team at home, and thanks to them all for working so hard.
What was it in particular that made you nervous about him, this horse, and today?
I suppose just because he was favourite, and I just wanted him to win so much for these owners because they've been amazing for the yard and my best supporters, I guess. So, yeah.
And also, this it must be so important for you and the team in general. It's your first winner here since 2020. There was a point where you're having a win of a season here at the festival.
Yeah.
You must have really wanted for this horse, your stable star, to show what the yard can do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've only 20 odd horses in, so yeah, we just need more horses now. I know I can do the job, and it'd just be nice to get a few more.
Well, I think you've just advertised that quite well, Rebecca.
Well.